Good morning, friends, and welcome to day 2 of this Disney vlog series. This morning we are getting our things put together and then we are off to EPCOT. We debated on which transportation to take to get there. We could either hop around on some monorails, go on different tracks, or just take the bus. So I think we're gonna go down to the lobby, head outside to that bus stop, and catch the bus on over. Talk about a breakfast of champions. I'm going to take a few bites of this Rice Krispie from last night. It's the perfect little thing.
There's a little bunny rabbit. He's so cute. Look at him eat that.
So we just did something pretty embarrassing. We just walked all the way to the bus stop to find out the Grand Floridian does not carry buses that drop you off at EPCOT or bring you back here. You have to take the monorail. So we're going to get on the monorail and then have to transfer at the TTC to take the other track of the monorail to EPCOT. Well, we're on to take 3 because we just got on the monorail. Then we got stuck on the monorail because the monorail went down for some reason. Thankfully, they backed up back into the Grand Floridian terminal. But now, since there's literally no other way to get to EPCOT except to take the boat to Magic Kingdom, to then take the monorail to the TTC, to then somehow transfer and get to EPCOT, we just decided to Uber. It's $9, but I can't complain. Well, it is past the time of early entry for resort guests. We don't really get to take advantage of that anymore, but we are still going to head to Test Track and just hop in the line because I snagged us this morning a really good boarding group number for Guardians of the Galaxy. That's the new indoor roller coaster here, and we are group 29 for that. So my thought is by the time that we go through the line of Test Track with all of the regular people entering the park, and then obviously riding the attraction, walking through that area, it should be relatively close to the time of our Guardians callback time, so we will just have to see how everything plans out. The biggest annoying thing about having to Uber here now is that we have to go through security again, so wish us luck. We still might be able to make it in just a little bit early to at least avoid the giant mass of people that's going to be fast walking towards where we're going, so we'll have to see how this plays out. I feel like today is just a morning of misfortunes. All of these people are about to be fast walking in probably the same direction, so hopefully we get there just like 30 seconds before them. That's all I really ask. Well, after all that chaos, we made it to Test Track before the big rush of people. The posted wait time is 30 minutes, but I don't think it's going to be that long, so we'll have to see what it actually ends up being. Yeah, this absolutely has to be a walk-on. So much fun if there's no wait, but it can definitely do for an update. And I know they just announced that here a few weeks ago at D23, so it's going to be super nice when whatever is going to happen to the Test Track ride happens. Gardens. We got off the ride and our group for Guardians was already called, so we are headed over there to knock out one of the most anticipated rides.
Hello, President.
So we just got out of Guardians of the Galaxy. It was my second time riding it, and the second time was so much better than the first time. I think because the initial adrenaline from the first time I rode it, like last year compared to now, I got to pay attention to the actual ride more, opposed to just, oh my gosh, I'm on a new ride kind of thing. And we got the same song as we did the first time I rode it, which is September. And it's actually kind of funny because yesterday was actually September 21st, so it was 22nd, and last night was the 21st night of September. Haha, call me a comedian. But it was really fun, and I got to sit by my dad, and he got to experience it for the first time. I'll give it a solid 5 out of 5. It was really, really good.
It was my first time riding Guardians, and yesterday was my first time riding Tron. Guardians, 5 out of 5 plus. I enjoyed Guardians more than Tron, just personal feeling. But if you've never rode Guardians at EPCOT, you need to ride it.
I have to agree with that. Guardians is better than Tron. It's a longer attraction. The pre-show might be a little bit longer. As far as like getting more bang for your buck, if you're gonna pay for a lightning lane of one of them, definitely do the Guardians one opposed to Tron.
Just rode Guardians for the second time. It's a nice ride. It's a smooth ride. You go backwards, you go around in circles, you dip forwards, you dip backwards. I'm the wimp out of the group. It's a nice ride. I'd give it a 4, and I like Tron better than this one, probably because Tron's shorter. I like the music in it.
Wow, I never thought you'd say that.
Yeah, me either.
If you know anything about Disney rides from other parks, over at Disneyland Paris, there's Crush's Coaster, and that whole roller coaster system where you sit in the car and the car itself twists and turns as you're going along the track, that is the same system that is used on this Guardians ride. So if you know of one, you'll probably understand how the other one is set up. We went over to Club Cool just a few minutes ago to get some drinks to sit down, relax before, I don't know what we're doing. They just got normal drinks, and I haven't seen this anywhere else on Disney property, probably because it's a Coca-Cola product and we went into Club Cool. But this is a frozen tropical punch high C. It's very good. I'll give it a solid 5 out of 5. And a lot of people don't know this because they just think Club Cool is for like the merchandise or trying the Beverly or all of the other drinks from all the countries around the world. But if you go all the way to the back of Club Cool, they have a fountain drink area. You can get some ice cream, I'm pretty sure, and then they have like 4 different icy flavors. So if you're looking for one of these and that's not like the foamy type, head into there. There was no line. They're so fluffy. So we just walked through the Creations gift shop, and oh my gosh, did we get distracted. We're gonna have to do a haul when we get back to the Grand tonight because I may have gotten 3 new shirts. Did I need them? No, but they are ones that I wanted and ones that I've been looking for a while. I saw them come out online and knew as soon as I saw them that I needed them. My parents are waiting in the checkout line, and then after this, we have to hop on over to our lunch reservation. We didn't expect to shop now just because we don't want to carry it around for the rest of the day. Well, that's what usually happens, but obviously that didn't happen this time. I ended up getting those new shirts, and my mom is actually making some purchases as well, so that's super exciting for her because she has trouble finding things that she really wants sometimes. Also, one of the shirts I know has been super hard to find, and I thought it was only available at Hollywood Studios, so the fact that I found it here, that much better. After a long wait in the sun, we finally made it to our lunch reservation, which is 9 Dragons. This is what the restaurant looks like if you've never been here before. It is located in the China Pavilion in the World Showcase. We sat down, ordered our drinks, and then immediately proceeded to tell her that we already knew what we wanted because there's only one thing you get when you come here. It's the honey sesame chicken. I'll show you guys what it looks like. It is delicious.
So this is what the honey sesame chicken looks like. It comes with a few pieces of broccoli, obviously the chicken, and then some white rice. If you want more white rice while you're eating, they will bring it to you, I think free of charge. And you can tell we're all very adventurous. We all got the same thing.
I think my face is permanently red for the rest of the trip after being in that sun, but we just finished up at 9 Dragons, 5 stars as always. Rated out of 5.
4.5 out of 5. No real reason. It just made me too full.
5+.
Oh.
My favorite place to eat.
We just finished up there and then we just hopped over to Norway. We chose not to walk around the world today. It is a Friday Floridian EPCOT crowd because the second wave of food and wine, food and drinks just got released today, so everyone is going crazy at those booths. Then on top of that, Mickey Mouse is debuting in this Disney 100 costume, so there are a lot of people dressed up to go and meet Mickey. So instead we are backtracking. We are going from Norway to Mexico, and we just popped into Norway because my parents are looking at the little fancy jackets that they have for sale. They're both looking to find a new jacket of sorts. I don't know if they're looking for a raincoat or a winter coat, but here's the place to find one if you are in the market. And unfortunately, Frozen Ever After has been down for the entire day. It was shut down before we even got to the park this morning, and they since have not opened up yet, so we might not end up riding that this trip.
If you're ever in Norway, you know coming in and smelling the perfumes is one of the things you have to do. I was always a Layla girl and got those perfumes, but last time I ended up getting the snow version, and I have to say, although I have bottles of both, this one I ran out of quicker, and I asked for a replacement for Christmas coming up, so I won't be purchasing any today, but she might get one. Another one.
Perhaps he's in Mexico State. This way. What means ay caramba? Oh yes, I don't know. Oh, don't worry. Just keep your eyes open for him all the way.
Whoa! You're like totally stopped. Well, Q-Q-Q, here's what you do. Stop playing games!
Games? I love games. Ooh.
You're Nemo! Why don't you drop by for a little bite?
There's one that just went right on it. Actually, yeah, like it came right
Oh. You're actually pretty active this year. That's her.
Of all the forces at work on the land, humans have had one of the most profound effects. Agriculture are exploring innovative ways to produce bountiful harvests now and into the future. And the flower petals are edible. The starchy root of the plant has long been used to make flour for baking. One day, many of these lesser-known tropical plants may be as important as the bananas growing on both sides of the boat. The sustainable system we're using here recycles the water in the tanks. Another innovation at work here is our integrated pest management program. We are significantly reducing our reliance on conventional pesticides.
There's sight, sound, smell, touch, coochie coochie coo, and taste. Taste my chicken. Can I go? Please, please, please. Oh, the good times roll. Woo! You win one sandwich. Now you're talking. That's the best idea you've had all day. Now here's the real open house. Come on in.
Our creation, right at the start of everything that's new.
Hello guys. I think the last time I checked in was back in Norway, and since then we have gone on a lot of rides together. In Mexico we did the Three Caballeros ride, and then we hopped across the park and went on an undersea adventure with Nemo, where we also saw some pretty cool fish and dolphins after we got off. Then after that we went to the land pavilion, where we rode Living with the Land, and oh my gosh, I'll fill you in on some tea, guys. There were drunk people in front of us on our boat and then the row after, and they were the most annoying people to ride Living with the Land with. Don't even get me started. And then we went and rode Figment, and now we were waiting to go up to the DVC Club up top, but our table just got called, so I'll show you guys what it's like up there, I guess right now. Since EPCOT is really busy today, the DVC Club is packed, so they put us on a waiting list. Honestly, the wait wasn't too long. I'd say it was about 15 minutes or so. If you've never been up here before, you go up this huge spiral staircase, and I will show you what it's like. So up here, this is what it looks like. There are just chairs everywhere with little side tables, and all of them have electrical outlets, so if you need to charge anything while you're up here, this is the place to do it. The DVC Lounge is located at the top of the Imagination Pavilion, so we have this really pretty open skylight that lets the sun in without letting it get too warm. My parents are actually over there now, but over to the left there is the Coca-Cola freestyle machines, where you can help yourself to any drink that you could possibly want. And then there's also a snack basket where you can pick yourself out whichever snack you would like. Usually it's like popcorn, animal crackers, sometimes chips if you're lucky. It's usually something healthy though. So today for a snack option they had pretzels, and my mom grabbed some Cheez-Its. But then I also want to show you these stickers. These are just some DVC stickers promoting their newest build, which is the Villas at the Disneyland Hotel over in California. But if you come up here to the lounge, they do have either buttons or stickers available for free all the time up on the counter as soon as you come up the stairs. So this was cool to grab, and definitely a unique sticker to add to the collection. If you continue walking to the left, this is just a DVC photo spot. Here are the freestyle machines, and then the snack bucket over there. While someone is making another purchase, how did you like the DVC Lounge?
It was good. It's a good spot to relax and kick back.
And you get free snacks.
And free snacks.
This is EPCOT's 8th wonder of the world. A reverse flowing waterfall. No one does it better. So these are a Food and Wine exclusive. They're called pickle fries with dill ranch dressing, or whatever you want to call it. And she has been wanting to try these all day.
$5.50.
Well, there you go. $5.50 for a thing of fried pickles. That's not too bad. How'd you like your pickles?
I love them. 5+.
5+ again. Whoa. They put a whole bunch of Disney 100 decorations up around the park today. We just went by a statue. I'll insert a picture of it here. And then they just put all of the fabulous characters on these little sashes. Whoa. Breezy. I know. It's outside. Oh, are you serious?
We hope you are enjoying your journey on the most magical flight on Earth.
So now we have since obviously left Epcot. We are on board the Disney Skyliner, which is very breezy and it feels very great in here. We are headed to the Caribbean Beach Resort to then transfer back on the Skyliner, which then will take us to Hollywood Studios. We didn't really know what to do for the rest of the night, but we figured we might as well go to Hollywood Studios, shop around, maybe get some snacks or a dessert for dinner, and then call it a night because we have another big day tomorrow planned. We might hop on a ride or two. It depends how busy it is. Epcot towards the end of the day got unbearably busy. It was families on vacation and a bunch of locals coming for the new Food and Wine food, and then on top of that, there were a lot of people there for the new Disney 100 merch and the Disney 100 meet and greet and experiences. So it was just getting a bit too chaotic for our liking.
Including Walt Disney himself.
So we got into Hollywood Studios. My mom already bought 2 shirts, which good for her. Haul coming later, and it is too hot, and there are too many people coming and going right now to really get in a line or to ride anything. So we just opted to grab some ice cream because you can never go wrong with ice cream. And my mom got an icy instead of some ice cream. I got 2 scoops of cookies and cream from Scoops, which is over in between Rock and Roller Coaster and Tower of Terror. My dad already started and he got mint chocolate chip, and there's my mother's icy. And just like that, we have decided to come back a little bit earlier to the Grand tonight just because we have a really early morning tomorrow. As we were leaving Hollywood Studios, we shopped around in the shops a bit, made some purchases, but there were just so many people at Disney today. We did really good with what we got done, but it was just overwhelming towards the evening hours. It almost reminded me to like park reservation days. That's how busy it was. So we decided to hop on back here. Before we get into what our favorite moments and least favorite moments from the day were, we need to do a haul because we did some damage today. And by we, I mean my mom and I. My dad just supported us along the way. He never buys himself anything on these Disney trips, but he's our #1 fan. So my mom definitely got a lot more than I did, but I just got 3 t-shirts, which honestly I'm probably going to end up wearing this trip. I won't go into the reason why. We're having a wardrobe malfunction. But to start off, I got this neon pink Goofy movie inspired t-shirt. It has all of the characters that you know and love from the Goofy movie. I think it is super cute. As soon as I saw that they came out with this, I think it was a few weeks ago, I knew I wanted to see if it was one that I would like. It says on here that this is technically a men's t-shirt. I got it oversized so I could wear it with Nike shorts, whether it be here on vacation or back home. Disney sizing stresses me out, and that is why you have to try on like every single thing before you buy it. I have Spirit jerseys in a size small. If I want to wear t-shirts with yoga pants, I get a medium. If I want to wear oversized t-shirts with Nike shorts, I get a large. But then if I want a comfy, cozy, like oversized sweatshirt feel to wear with shorts around the house or whatever, I get an extra large. So literally in Disney clothing, I can be anything from a small to an extra large, which just blows my mind at like how inconsistent and different the sizing is based on where they get it imported from or the material they use. Also, to add on that, this is like a super soft t-shirt, whereas this t-shirt, my second one that I'm going to show you, is more of like 100% thicker cotton kind of feel. So you can definitely tell the difference between the two. But the second one I got is just this army green olive color Muppets t-shirt. It has everyone that you know and love from the Muppets on there. When I saw that they came out with this, I think I saw it in a TikTok or someone wearing it. I knew I wanted to see if it was one that I wanted. The colors of the Muppets themselves are a little bit off colored. They kind of remind me of like 70s colors, but then the t-shirt is just just this army green like I said. I got this one to be oversized with some shorts as well. And then the final shirt I got, the night that we got here, I first tried this on over at the Polynesian. I tried on a size bigger to wear it oversized, but I thought it was too big. I didn't really care for the sleeve length. Super picky, I know. But then I tried on a medium to wear, you know, as like a normal t-shirt, and I liked it a lot better today. But it is just this dark blue colored stitch t-shirt. It just says Walt Disney World and then Cinderella's castle behind him. I think this is so cute. I already know there's going to be so many people wearing these exact same shirts around the parks, but honestly, I don't really care. I think they are cute, and Disney needs to keep on creating just iconic, simple shirts like this. I mean, this one's not really simple, but it definitely captures like the trends and everything that the Disney people are loving at the moment. So these are the 3 things that I got today. First, she got this teal shirt. It is for the Pixar skit for the birds. I don't know if you've ever seen it. It's just a few minutes long, but I've never seen a shirt specifically for that little 5-minute skit before. She had to get it, obviously, and it's super cute with the pink colors and the teal.
And it's the first time I ever saw it was today at Disney Hollywood Studios. The second one is another Pixar one.
There we go, my camera's focusing on it better now. It's for another Pixar skit. It's called Knick Knack, and then it just has the main snowman guy on it. I'm sure if you've seen the skit, this shirt will make more sense than what it does now.
From EPCOT.
All of the characters that you know and love from the Muppets, and it is super, super cute.
And
it is this neon pink Goofy Movie shirt. I think I told y'all earlier, but I just thought they sold this at Hollywood Studios, so the fact that we saw it at the new EPCOT store was super exciting.
And it was sold out when we went back later on.
We definitely made the right choice snagging it as early as we did.
Another item from EPCOT at Norway, Snow.
This is one of the perfumes that they sell. You saw us sampling them earlier, but this scent is super good smelling. I don't even know how to describe it. All it says on the back of the box is the fragrance is fresh and clean, as light and as natural as mountain air. That's a good way to describe it. Man, you went crazy today.
And at EPCOT in the Figment Pavilion,
this Scream canister water bottle. She's wanted it for like years and years, but they've A, either never had it in stock, or B, we couldn't figure out how to get it home, or whatever the case may be. But this is actually a water bottle, and if you take the lid off of the top, right, it's gonna
push the button and then take the lid off.
It makes the Scream canister sound actually from the Monsters Inc. movie.
Then if you don't want it to scream, you're supposed to push the button and then it won't scream.
Fancy. Are you actually going to use it?
Yes.
Ooh.
And the last thing.
You got that YouTuber thing down. This George pin, it just says 2319, and he has the iconic sock on his back. I love how you got all of that at the Figment Pavilion, but didn't get anything Figment.
And I had to buy a bag because I ran out of space.
That's how you know you had a good shopping day. I'm sure we're gonna gather more goodies as the trip goes on, but my battery just started blinking at me, so we need to recap our day and give y'all our favorite and least favorite pit moment from today.
My favorite part of the day was Guardians of the Galaxy roller coaster. It was unbelievable. I really enjoyed it, and it was a lot of fun. My least favorite part of the day was the crowd. I wanted everybody to leave so I could ride the rides faster.
You look like one of the busts from the Haunted Mansion.
If I knew the song, I'd sing it.
My favorite moment of the day was getting my dill pickles.
I knew you were gonna say that.
I waited all day to get them, and I liked them a lot. I would totally recommend them. Least favorite part of the day is my husband annoying me.
You love it.
Least favorite part was when we were on the monorail and we took off and then it broke down and then we had to go backwards and then we had to get off and we had to Uber to EPCOT because there was no other way.
But we made it.
But we made it. We made it work.
And you
We
got your
adjusted.
power walk in.
And we got our power walks in. Yes.
This is a tough one. Today was a good day. I cannot tell if I'm in focus. My favorite moment from today was probably riding Guardians of the Galaxy as well. That's Cosmic Rewind. It was just super fun. It was a lot better than it was the first time around. My least favorite moment from today probably has to be just the crowds. There were so many loud, drunk, hangry people going around EPCOT. It was super overwhelming. So I don't know what's going on in Florida, but hopefully it stays away the next couple days. Also, to add on one of my least favorite things, Frozen being closed for like the majority of the day when we were there. It would have been nice to go on it. My dad hasn't been on it with us in a while, probably since I last lived here. So with all of that being said, I'm going to end this vlog here. It is a little bit early, it's only 8:30, but I'm hoping to get all of this footage uploaded onto my laptop, off of the SD card, organized, and so I can get to editing. Thank you guys so much for spending some time with us on our little EPCOT and Hollywood Studios day. If you liked what you saw, be sure to drop a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe down below so you can see the rest of our vacation series. We still have a lot of exciting things coming up that you guys won't want to miss. I still have some leftover Rice Krispie treat from last night. So on that note, I'll see you guys later. Psst. I just watched some of that back and the lighting in here is super strange, and I realized that I was correct. The footage of me talking was basically out of focus, but at this point, I'm just going to leave it. I obviously left it, so thank y'all for sitting through that. Okay, bye for real. Would you like to be in the introduction?
You go up this ginormous spiral staircase. I cannot speak.
You're just gonna hear a growl in the back.
From EPCOT.
Okay, try again.
Try again. At EPCOT. Go ahead and laugh. Laugh. Laugh.
Good job.
You're smirking. You're smirking.
Good job.
I can't believe out of everything we did today, she said pickles was her favorite moment. Pickles. Hold it back up. You didn't even describe what it was. What if someone who's blind is watching my video?
Well, they're not watching it. They're listening to it then.